Welcome to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. If it's your first time here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy it. Today we are doing some kitchen witchery. I have my daughter here, Emery. Say hi.
Hi.
So yes, we are doing some kitchen witchery. We are going to be making low-carb strawberry scones or cookies, however they decide to come out. So we can get started. You ready? Let's put our hair up and get started.
Yeah.
Ready? All right. You gotta keep your hair up when you're baking.
I have bangs.
That's okay. You gotta keep your hair up when you're baking so hair doesn't get into what you're making, right?
Yes.
All right. So our hair's up. We good to go?
Uh-huh.
All right, let's go.
Can you sit?
I guess I'm gonna have to sit. Okay. So the first thing that you're going to want to do with your strawberries is obviously make sure they're clean. So ours right here are already clean. Move this over here. Can I trust you with the knife? Yeah? Okay. So let me show you. We're going to dice the strawberries, and you're going to need 1 cup of diced strawberries. So cut the top off. Okay. We'll set it aside. Then you're going to cut it in half, whichever way you want.
Okay.
Okay. And then you just cut them into pieces. So you can cut it like this, and then like this. Like that. Okay.
Oh, okay.
And cut them into pieces. Those might be too big. You need to cut them small. And then put them in here. Hold on. I'll finish this one. You want to bring me another knife so I can help you?
Uh-huh.
Finish this one. Be careful if you drop the knife. Let me rinse it off. Keep cutting. So my whole purpose for doing this kind of video is embracing my tagline, I guess, because my tagline is everyday life as a modern witch. And this is, okay, so I don't bake all the time, but it's been something, especially during this time of social distancing and isolation, that I really, I don't know, I've got the baking itch, I guess you could say. So this recipe is actually one that I found on YouTube that I've just made a couple of adjustments to. It is a low-carb recipe, so if you eat a keto diet or you have diabetes or any other sort of reason for eating a low-carb diet, this should be acceptable for you. Obviously not a doctor, but, you know, whatever. Those are a little big. There you go. So I decided to do strawberry cookies or strawberry scones. Strawberries, just in general, are really good sources of vitamin C. They're full of antioxidants. But in a magical sense, they're good for your heart. They're good for the soul. They're good for love and luck and just general goodness. Here, I got that one smaller. And we could all use a little bit of that right now. So that's what the strawberry scones are for. I'll help you with this last one. I think this should be the last one that we need. And I think it's good too to get your kids involved in cooking and baking, and because it's a good life skill to have in in general. I mean, plus it's fun. You think cooking is fun? And baking is fun? And it teaches math. Oops, the oven is warmed up. It can teach math. Measurements and fractions and different things like that. There you go. Okay, so we've got our 1 cup of diced strawberries. We're going to whisk the dry ingredients together. So,
Not the wet ingredients, the dry ingredients.
not the wet ingredients, the dry ingredients, that's right. So my kitchen is really small, and we've made do with this setup that we have here. So we're going to whisk together the dry ingredients first, and we're going to do that in this bowl. Can you put that bowl on the counter, please? And I need the whisk. Okay, so the next step is to whisk together the dry ingredients, but we're going to need that measuring cup. So can you put the strawberries in this bowl? We'll store them in this bowl. Dump them in there. So the dry ingredients are going to be the almond flour, the coconut flour, baking powder, salt, and the confectioner sugar. I think those are all the dry ingredients. Let's see. And this recipe is one that I did find on YouTube. This is not my own recipe. I've just changed a couple of things. Let me open this. I will leave a link in the description to all of the different products that I'm using if you want to use the exact same ones. It's not necessary though. Oh, now you need to go rinse it off. Okay, so dry ingredients. Okay, so the first dry ingredient is going to be the almond flour. So we need 2 1/4 cup of almond flour. Can you find me the 1/4 cup? The other cups are over there. Do you know which one is 1/4? Bring it here. Yep. 1/4 is 1/4. And it's called a quarter because it is 1/4 of a cup. Okay, so probably gonna make a mess here. I can't fit the whole cup measuring thing in here. So if a 1/4 cup is 1/4 of 1 cup, how many of these will I need to fill this cup? If this is 1/4, how many will I need to fit in here?
How much?
If this is 1/4 of a cup, and this is 1 whole cup, how many of these will fit in here?
But how much scoops do you need?
That's what I'm asking you. Because I need 1 scoop of this, but how many of these little ones, the 1/4, will fill this? She's 7, by the way. She has not done fractions yet.
I don't know.
4. This is 1/4.
Oh, I knew it was 4.
No,
but
you didn't.
No, I'm serious. I knew it was 4. But I just didn't think it was actually 4.
So why didn't you say 4? It's okay to be wrong. So there's the 1 cup. And we need how many? We need 2 1/4. So I need 1 more of these.
Oh.
And then 1 of these.
Can I do that?
You could do the coconut flour in a minute.
Okay.
So let me fill up another cup of this. 4. I'm also not the most graceful baker, so I'll probably make a mess. Alright, so there is all of the almond flour, 2 1/4 cup. Set the almond flour aside, and then we could do the coconut flour. So the coconut flour, we need 1/4 cup.
just give me a hint. Is it in my...
A quarter cup.
Oh.
Okay.
One?
Just one. Alright, so we've got a quarter cup of coconut flour. So you told you I make the mess. What is next? 2 teaspoons of baking powder. So I've got my baking powder here. Can you find the teaspoon? So teaspoons are smaller than cups. I need the teaspoon. Close. What does it say on there? No, not 1/4. 1/2 is 1/2. That's 1 teaspoon. And how many did I need? 2 teaspoons. Let's see. 1, 2 teaspoons of baking powder. Then I need 1/2 teaspoon of salt. So I've got my salt in my shaker here.
Half?
1/2 teaspoon. Those are cups. These are teaspoons. The first one that you showed me, the 1/2, that's 1 part of 2 is 1/2.
Okay.
So we need 1 of these of salt.
Okay. It's weird that when you do that, when the sound, it sounds weird.
Yeah. Well, you have to have salt when you're baking.
Why?
Even though what you're making is sweet, because the salt balances the sweetness.
But will it taste? But will it still taste sweet?
It won't be salty. So then the next thing that we have is 1/2 cup of our confectioner sugar. So 1/2 cup. 1/2. Yep.
I remember.
And I use Swerve. I don't know what other options are out there for low carb sweeteners, but this is the one that I use. Ooh, that's not the best idea. Let me scoop it. I can't scoop it with that one. Oh, flip it.
So.
I told you I'm not a graceful baker.
Oh my god.
Okay, so it's almost 1/2.
Almost. Oh my gosh.
Don't laugh at me. Alright, so there is our confectioner sugar.
Oh, so this one right there.
It's okay. I made a whole mess right here. It's fine. So now you gotta whisk together the dry ingredients. Your whisk is already in there. Go ahead and take the bowl slowly so you don't make a humongous mess. And then for kitchen witchcraft, whatever your intent or your purpose is, when you are doing the actual cooking or baking or whatever it is that you're doing in the kitchen, you want to make sure that every action that you do is full of that intention. So like right now, what are we doing? We're doing it to fill our hearts with love, right? Love and peace. Mm-hmm. So when you're whisking, you fill your heart with love and peace. And that energy goes into these ingredients. And then when we bake it, and then we eat what we bake, we fill our hearts with love and peace.
Interesting.
Interesting, she said. Let me see. Alright, that is nice and mixed.
Now do we need our wet ingredients?
Now we need the other bowl. So we need the coconut oil, eggs, stevia, and vanilla extract.
I wanted to get those first so I can just carry the eggs up to hands.
That's fine. We have to melt the coconut oil first. So go ahead and hang on to those really quick while I melt the coconut oil.
Oh, these are cold.
We need half a cup of coconut oil, so I need to clean this off, and I'm going to melt the coconut oil. This is so weird recording like this.
So basically, we're doing what are they called again? I forgot.
Strawberry scones.
Strawberry scones, and basically, we're not the best bakers. So yeah.
But why are we doing strawberry scones? We're doing kitchen witchcraft.
Because we're doing we're doing strawberry scones because we're doing kitchen witchcraft, and so feel free to laugh at us because we're not the best bakers. Yeah.
Did you just tell them to laugh at him? You're silly. I don't care if you laugh.
Neither do I. Where are we going to put that?
It's gonna go in this bowl.
Okay. Oh.
That's fine. Where am I spot? Alright, so we've melted the coconut oil. And pop my recipe back open.
Mom, is it okay if I can crack the eggs in?
In a second.
Okay.
So first we're gonna pour the coconut oil in. It is melted already.
Quick.
Coconut oil melts, I think 76 degrees is I think what it is.
Yeah, I think so. Oh, that's not really out.
I'm working on it, kid. Okay, so got the coconut oil, and then we need half a teaspoon of liquid stevia, which this is new, so I just need to open it. Okay, so it's half a teaspoon of liquid stevia. This is going to be interesting because it's a squeeze bottle. Oh, there we go. Okay. Half a teaspoon of liquid stevia. And then 2 eggs. So go ahead with the eggs and then put the shells in that bowl. You do the eggs and then I will do the teaspoon of vanilla. Harder. Make sure you don't get any shell in there, otherwise you gotta dig it out.
Shell right there.
Would you like my help?
Yes, please.
Whisk them. Whisk them good. You do that, I'm going to clean up these ingredients over here so that we have more space.
Sounds weird.
Okay, so next we need to make what's called a well.
A well, like a well outside?
You want to make a well outside?
No.
No, you don't want to dig it. No, we need to make a well in our dry ingredients.
Ooh.
No, leave that in there.
What are we going to do?
So, you make a well in the dry ingredients means you make a hole in your dry ingredients.
Like this?
Uh-huh.
Oh,
So, let me show
there.
you. Got a well in there, the dry ingredients.
Now are we going to pour the wet stuff in the well?
Yes, you pour the wet stuff in the well.
It's like pouring water into a well.
Alright.
Now do we mix it?
Kind of. So, will you set that over there on the counter, please?
Yes.
Thank you. So now we do something called folding. You have to
Oh, I
fold
see.
in the ingredients. So you don't stir. You fold. So we're folding in the ingredients. Again, with the kitchen witchcraft, we are envisioning our intentions. What are our intentions, Emery? Do you remember? Peace and love to fill the heart.
Peace and love to fill the heart.
Uh-huh. So we're just thinking about our peace and our love and what we want these to do. I can't see. There we go. We'll fold in all of our dry ingredients with our wet ingredients.
That's what I was going to say.
I don't know, I'm probably not doing it 100% right, so bakers, don't come after me because I'm not a professional. Okay, so there is the base of our scone dough. Now we need to add in the strawberries. And dip them in there. Oh, not the whole bowl! Alright, bang on it. And I have another surprise that we're going to stick in there.
Oh my god! Chocolate chip!
We're going to put in some Lily's chocolate chips.
Okay, these are not mine to smell.
So now I'm just going to, I got some Lily's sugar-free semi-sweet baking chips that I want to add in here.
It looks so good.
That should be enough. Okay. And then again, you just fold in the strawberries and in this case the chocolate chips. I found an emery hair. Sometimes they can't be avoided unless, you know, you're wearing a hairnet. But I'm not wearing a hairnet.
And I can't control my bangs.
That's exactly it. Okay, so again, we're just folding the ingredients all together. Okay. I think that is good. So there we have our dough. All right, and so this was the only parchment paper I could find, honestly. But you want to line your cookie sheet with parchment paper. What?
Gray wood.
Gray wood, because, I don't know. Does it look like gray wood to you?
Yes.
Does it look like gray wood? Emery says it looks like gray wood. Alright, so now what we're going to do is we're going to take it. Nope, we're going to use our hands.
Oh.
And we're going to get a little piece, like about this much. This much.
Where? Oh, they can't see that.
Oh, the light. Like this much. Just in your hands, and you're going to take it and you're going to roll it into a ball.
I don't know I get a strawberry. Well, I got one strawberry.
While you roll it, you say your spell. Let's see. Roll, roll, roll the dough.
Roll, roll, roll the dough.
Between your little palms.
Between my little palms.
Strawberries and chocolate fill the heart.
Strawberries and chocolate fill the heart.
What rhymes with palms? I don't know. See, we just come up with spells off the top of our head.
Palms.
Calms? That's a good one. So roll, roll, roll the dough. Between your little palms. She has better memory than I do. Strawberries and chocolate fill the heart. With peace and love to calm. Ooh, that's a good one. And you put it there.
I didn't. I got small one.
It needs to be bigger than that.
Yeah. Okay, that's big.
That's okay.
Roll the.
Roll, not throw.
roll the dough
Between
between your
little balls.
palms with strawberries and chocolate. Fill the heart with peace and love to calm.
Perfect.
Oh, that's big.
That's okay. All right, so that's it. So wash your hands. So now we're going to wash our hands and get ready to put them in the oven. Oh, wait, I lied. First, we need to smush them. There, okay, now they're ready to go in the oven. Be right back. All right, so they're done. They're out of the oven. They're mostly cool, I think. And now we're going to try them and see if they taste good. Pick one. Oh, you go for the big one? Well, what if you don't like it? You'll lose the strawberry. Are they good? Let's see. They're really good. So, that's a little bit of kitchen witchery for you. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments below if you like videos like this. I mean, I'm not much of a baker, but I do like to experiment. So let me know, and I will see you in my next video. Bye for now. Say bye. Say bye.
Bye. I have stuff in my hand. I still have a long way to go.
Because you picked a big one.